Hi, it's that time again for our noon rite live, and I've snuck into the temple without doing our little field trip because, much to our surprise, it is in fact raining. That really shouldn't be that much of a surprise because we often get a little bit of extra rain in May. However, it looks like we are shaping up for a drought year, and so I'm hoping that we actually do get a little bit more rain. So today the skies are cooperating, and I'm glad to see that. Anyway, oop, are these out? Yes, they are. It's time to start. And we put our candles in and begin. Using our huge, don't forget to leave it here, lighter, which is attached to the tambourine. So let me see if I can get this to go. There we go. On this moist early afternoon. There we are. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We really enjoyed doing the live Mother's Day presentation yesterday, which was well attended. Thanks for everybody that was a part of that. And we'll be continuing to do some special programming and also some free classes and other virtual delights, all with the hope that we do get to return to doing some portion of our services live and in person. So, let me just light the other baby candle. There we go. I'm very grateful. Someone donated a bunch of these to us, which is always helpful. Because right now, supplies are a tricky thing, and where we usually get these candles doesn't always have them. We'd actually love to move away from the kind of petrochemical waxes, paraffin, but of course, if we move to vegetable waxes or beeswax, which I would love, that is much more expensive. So, in any case, here we go. Divine Isis, goddess of 10,000 names, I invoke your grace. Come to our temple, O goddess, dwell in our shrine. Make our hearts your altars, our hearths your home. Bring vision and healing to those who use this shrine. Give us wisdom and unveil the truth, and with thy feathery wings protect us. Breathe into us the breath of life and health and strength. It is noon, let us celebrate the moon. Let us celebrate the stars, no matter where they are. It is noon, let us celebrate the sun that shines on everyone. Let us celebrate our day as we go upon our way. It is noon, it is noon, it is noon. Alrighty, today we'll use the little Ankh mirror just to be a bit different. We were given this recently, and it's just nice to see it. You can see the back of it, which shows Kepra, which is one of my favorites. I love the scarabs, and this is based, I believe, on a piece that is from the treasures of Tutankhamun. So, anyway, alrighty, and today, thanks for rain. Thanks for rain. Thanks for rain. Thanks for rain. If anyone has other ones. From Linda, Isis be with us always. Isis be with us always. Isis be with us always. peace, love, and gentleness. From Jeff, peace, love, and gentleness. Peace, love, and gentleness. Peace, love, and gentleness. Alrighty. And now, let's go ahead and honor the directions beginning in the east. Let us honor the east, element of air with the winds ever blowing. And we honor the south, element of fire with the flames ever glowing. And we honor the west, element of water with the rivers ever flowing. You know, I'm going to just pause for a second. I'm going to put our water bowl outside on the steps so it can gather some rainwater. Hopefully we'll have enough to make it worthwhile. There we go. And now back to honor Earth. And we honor the north, element of earth, with the seeds ever growing. Oh, look at that rain come down. That's good. And we honor the spirits above and below, with the wisdom ever knowing. And we honor our bodies both without and within, with the love forever showing. For we come into this world with all these gifts and more, our very own special essence. Let us thank the goddess for that which she bestows. Let us go forth refreshed and renewed with dedication to preserve and protect all life, for we are all children of Isis, the great mother goddess. And today being Monday, it is Miracle Monday. And there are so many miracles to ask for, but I ask for the miracle that this pandemic ends and that it does not return, and that we are safe from it, and that it evolves into something much less malevolent, and that we are able to continue on with our renewed insights, but without the constant danger, which is very draining to so many, and the incredible isolation of people that are really feeling very lost and alone and lonely right now. May we assuage them. May the miracle of their hearts being protected and soothed also occur. But mainly, let us be beyond this very, very strange time. And this is what I ask for the miracle. And there have been miracles on a global basis that we have asked for in this small temple before that have come through. So I ask for this one. May it be assuaged. May it be healed by the touch of the Divine Mother. Alrighty. And if anyone else has a miracle to request, either for themselves or for somebody else, okay. If you think of one later, just let me know, because as you know, we practice katma, not dogma. So if it comes a little bit out of time order, that is just fine. And today is an appropriate one for this wet early afternoon. It's I keep the waters pure. And so let's say that 3 times. I keep the waters pure. I keep the waters pure. I keep the waters pure. And Lady Lorianne writes, a wise old Egyptian shaman once told me that the symbol of the Ankh meant fresh water. Water is a sacred element that we could not live without. Today we consider that symbol to mean eternal life, and in reality, both meanings are the same. We must be aware of the sacred fluid and utilize it with the utmost care and restraint. Never use more water than you need, and always consider ways to prevent waste. Just one simple suggestion to save water is this. When you brush your teeth, shut off the water while you're brushing when it is not needed, and a lot of water will be saved. If we humans keep expanding as we are, we will run out of pure water in the future. Let us consider the situation with the knowledge that we must not overpopulate the world with our species. Water is alive, and like Dr. Emoto proved, can be sensitive to how we treat it. Let us vow to keep the waters pure. I've got two little comments to go with this today. She references turning off the water while you're brushing your teeth. And, I live in Lorianne's house, and she has upstairs a very unusual sink arrangement, which actually came out of, I am told, a French barber shop. So it's a huge, long console thing with space for like 3 sinks. And the controls are not faucets, they're foot pedals. And so it's very interesting because you can't just turn on the water and let it run. You have to actually make the decision to be turning on the water and to hold your foot down while it is running. And this really encourages conservation automatically. And when the sink is full, then you have to actually manually empty it out. And so I can't help but have an extreme awareness of exactly how much water these common things that we do take. And so I think that's been very helpful for me to understand the importance of conservation, of making sure that you can get by with a minimum, not with really depriving yourself, but just not being so willing to waste. And so she is absolutely correct about shutting off the water while brushing your teeth, because if I were to stand there while I was brushing my teeth, that whole sink would fill up, and then I would have to empty that whole sink, and it's useless. So maybe foot pedals are the way to go in the future for conservation purposes. And the other thing that Lady Lorianne mentions in her writings on I Keep the Waters Pure is Dr. Emoto. And I'm not sure if you're not aware of Dr. Emoto, he's really a fascinating researcher. And he's unfortunately passed away, but he has many, many books. And what he would do was he would take samples of water from various places, including sacred springs, and then he would freeze it. And he would use special equipment to take photographs of the resulting crystals from the water. And this became really interesting because he would find that the quote-unquote sacred waters would have a much more regular structure, and in some cases would even appear to be mirroring some aspect of the shrines around the sacred spring. And really, really fascinating material. So I highly recommend it. You can look him up under Dr. Emoto, and that it's Emoto. And his books have these photographs of them, and he would also take samples of water from highly polluted places, and he would find that their crystals were extremely irregular and kind of ugly. And then he would also take images of water that had been prayed over, and he would find different things in each aspect of water. Really fascinating and inspiring things to study. So if you haven't made the acquaintance of Dr. Emoto, I would highly recommend that you do. I bought one of his books when I was passing through an airport once, and it was just the perfect thing to sit on the plane and study his images and get this sense of the sanctity of water and how we can actually emphasize that and make it more sacred and actually have that effect. And when you think about us being made up so much of water, it also is inspiring to think that healing can really help us, and help us to be more whole, and help us to be more physically fit and in harmony if we are praying. Pray over yourself. We are always praying over other things and charging other things and so on. But remember, don't forget yourself, because our energy field, even for our own bodies, can be highly beneficial. So let's make that our practice today, keeping the waters pure, also praying over the waters, sanctifying the liquid in ourselves, sanctifying the fluids around us, especially on this beautiful and rainy day. Alrighty. So I think that is it for today. Is there anything else anyone wants to say or contribute? Now's a good moment to do so. I don't think I've missed anything, but if I have, my apologies. And all right, we will continue with the closing then. As always, we give thanks to Lady Lorian for all her guidance in this and many other matters. We give thanks to our gracious goddess Isis, in whom all things are possible, and to each and every one of us for all that we do, both here and in the world. May our efforts be blessed, may our results be abundant, and may we go forth from this rite refreshed and renewed. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do the midnight rite tonight because I found last night the lyrics to Lorian's midnight rite song, which is very similar to the noon rite song, but it's something I'm looking forward to sharing with everybody. So about midnight I will be back on to do a little midnight rite. So I hope to see you there, or if you're not there, I hope that you're having wonderful sleep, fantastic dreams, and a refreshing and restorative night. All right. Thank you so much, and Goddess bless you all.